Okay, so I guess I'll do a Will It Run on this 200S. I just picked up these two machines, paid $700. They're both supposed to just need minor work, supposed to be able to run with carburetor clean, stuff like that. Kind of trust the guy I got them off of, so we'll see. Yeah, suspension on this one, usable. I want to give this machine to my grandpa for at camp. He gave me the headlight for it. Suspension on this one, absolutely junk, and it doesn't even seem like the original suspension. But yeah, let's open up this air box, see what we've got in here. Okay, I was expecting a mouse nest or something, but we've got a pretty fresh air filter in here, it looks like. So take this off, shoot some spray down there, I guess, some carb cleaner or some brake clean, see if she fires off, because this pull cord does work. Oh, hear that? Intake valve's really bad. That's what it sounds like, at least. It sounds like the compression's coming out there. But I'll get that air filter off and some carb cleaner. We'll see if she goes. Probably gonna need to adjust the valves though. Okay, so now we know the air filter's no good. It's could have ran it with that, but it's not the best, obviously. So I guess we'll get a new one of those if this thing's real nice. Yeah, I'll prop you up and I'll try to start it. Okay, got you propped up over here. Oh, she's gonna be a runner. See if we can turn the gas on. The gas looks decently clean. Okay, so we're gonna end up having to clean the carb, and I think we should adjust the valves while we're in there, because the intake valve seems really loose. So yeah, I'll get back to you when the tank is off. Okay, we got the tank off. It's pretty simple on these. You really just all you have to do, there'll be one bolt here, and then you just slide back. This machine still has both the rubber isolators for the tank, and so does that one. So that's $15 we just saved. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, I guess now just get the carburetor off and do the valves. I might put the carburetor back on and see if it really needs the valves done, just to see if I could get it done quick and easy. We're also gonna have to adjust the shifter. As you can see, that's way up. These rear tires seem to hold air. Obviously the front one doesn't, but I'm hoping this one will hold air temporarily. You know, just hold it long enough to take it for a ride. It's pretty messed up. Like, it's got a decent bit of dry rot, but I'm thinking put a tube in this and we've got a nice tire. Like, it's an ITP Mudlight. A little bit worn, but more than usable. So yeah. And then this machine, tires are flat, but they seem good all around. Or front tire's flat, rear tires are holding air. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna do this after this one's done, because this one should just need no parts. Shouldn't need any parts except for tire, maybe a chain. Sprocket don't look too bad. Front sprocket looks good, rear sprocket looks okay. Let's see if we've got any play. Oh. Yeah, those bearings aren't good. We're gonna need new bearings. That's about it, I think. Yeah. And then maybe brakes, we'll see. But so far, just bearings. Bearings is all we need so far. So yeah, that's nice. And actually, I just sold one of these. That's how I bought it. I sold it for $600. That's how I bought these. I paid $700 for these. But I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna get this carb off. Okay, so this is either going in my Will It Run video or in a more in-depth video on how to clean the carburetor. Might also do an in-depth video on how to do the valves if it needs it. So yeah, it's got bad oil in it, but we'll worry about that later. So yeah, let's just get to doing the carb. All you need is, all there is 2 10mm nuts. So yeah, take this nut off, right? And then we have another one over here. And then you take those all the way off, and then you pop this throttle off. Oh, and then there's also something for the airbox. You guys probably don't even have an airbox, but we'll see. Oh, it doesn't look too bad inside there, does it? Okay, let's see what we need for the airbox. Okay, so I've decided I'm not making a different video because that wasn't in-depth at all. But yeah, we're gonna slap this back on, see if she goes. You know what, may as well not hook up the airbox right now. No, that's full of dirt. Alright, so we're not gonna hook up the airbox right now. We're just gonna see if it runs. Okay, see you in a second. Okay, so I tried to fire it up. I put brake clean down, it fired up, and then it spit a ton of gas out the carburetor. So yeah, intake valve needs to be adjusted. I kind of expected that. It's not too bad to do. I broke the 2/1000 of an inch off my feeler gauge from doing these valves so much. I lost that bolt. Probably never gonna get it back, but yeah, I broke my feeler gauge, so I'm gonna have to adjust them to 3/1000s. But I've heard they're better that way anyways. And their petcock doesn't really work the best. It's not working at all anymore. It's got gas in it, so that's great. We need to rebuild our petcock too. But we'll use a water bottle for a test. Actually, we may as well hook up a water bottle right now since that could be the problem. Yeah, it fired up a couple times, but there was literally smoke coming out of the carburetor, so intake valve's getting done. But yeah, just gotta grab my feeler gauge, flathead screwdriver, and I've already got the 10mm there. Guess I'll grab my bench too, maybe have a smoke first, and then we're good to go. Huh? So I haven't done the exhaust valve yet, but I did the intake valve. It's got a hell of a lot more compression. So yeah, now it's just time to do the exhaust valve and tighten everything back up, and it should run a lot better, hopefully, because I just did a lot of shit. Well, not a lot of shit, but it's got a lot of compression now, and shit shouldn't be blowing out the intake. There shouldn't be pressure coming out of the intake. So yeah, time to do the exhaust valve and then we're good to go. Okay, got you set up here. A little bit of gas, the gas that came out of the tank, so it's about 5 years old. It's pretty cloudy, but let's see if she fires. Oh, lost her gas. The rings might be stuck. They probably are. Okay, just need some choke. So guess she's a runner now. Sweet. Well, not much else to do. But that was more than the brake clean would have lasted, I believe. Valves aren't perfect. Like I said, my feeler gauge is broken, so they aren't perfect, but close enough for it to run, I guess, because that was running longer than what the brake clean would have done. So I'm gonna slap on the gas tank and try to get it to sit there and idle pretty. And she's idling. Fuck. What was that? Half an hour of owning it, and now it's sitting there idling. Sweet.